Hello YouTube, my name is Stacy. I'm known here as flightyrambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. Today I have a few goodies to share with Thrifty Thursday and Thrifty Canucks. Thrifty Thursday is hosted here on YouTube by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming. And Thrifty Canucks was introduced by Kim Newberg. I'll have links to both of their channels listed in the description box below. I'm going to begin today's video by my thrifting hauls. I'll get to the new purchases in the other half of this video. And the first is this darling little plate or dish. It's shaped like a bunny. It's just, I walked by it a time or two in the store and was going to leave it behind, but when I had the rest of my purchases up at the till, I said, just 1 second, I need to go get this little thing. I'm running a little low on desk space, but I feel if I get a riser for my monitor, it'll give me a bit more room. The next is this length of lace. The price was incredible. There's so much on this roll, and the lace is really pretty. For 75 cents. It didn't matter how much there was in there, but there is a fair amount, and it's so cute. The colors on this one drew my attention, and when I saw the price, I'm not sure what the technical term for this is other than a trim. I'm going to show you some of the textiles I found, and beginning with this one. I'm not sure how to find or see the difference between machine and hand embroidery. I did look at the back, but in the end, it was just a cute little pattern. The Mission thrift store had a few linens, and I did pick through and found my favorites. The color is off-white and maybe a crew. I'm new at collecting linens, so if you do know the color, let me know in the comment section below. I thought the embroidery on these two pieces was super cute, and the trim that went all the way around is really nice as well. Now, I'm not sure what these two hearts are, but aren't they nice? I thought they were adorable. And they have this, I guess it's supposed to be a wall hanging. Maybe it's supposed to have some perfume or a sachet inside. I'm not sure. But for that price, they can both come home with me, and I will either find someone to give them the appreciation they deserve, or I'll put it on an art journal page. And this white doily, it was just so soft and pretty, and yeah, it decided to come home with me too. Now this scarf I found at Value Village, and I was drawn to the color, and when I saw the birds, I just, I fell for this scarf. It was in the scarf section. It is a scarf, and I don't know if I have it in me to cut it up for embroidery or junk journaling, which I don't really do. I'm more of a mixed media artist, and I am comfortable there. But I think I'll just put this into my personal scarf stash and wear it because it is so pretty. In the city next to me, I found a new to me thrift store. This is the Habitat for Humanity Restore store. And everything you see there, I picked up for $13. I thought this cute box would be the perfect thing to store my index cards, but but it was the wrong size. How could this be the wrong size? I thought it was for index cards. I was a little frustrated and kept trying to get my projects in this box, but it just wasn't fitting unless I put it on the diagonal. So, of course, I'm going to inspect the box a little closer, and what do I find on the bottom? This box was not meant for index cards. It was meant for zip disks. And if you remember zip disks, then yeah, that's the perfect size for it, but it's not an index card size box. So I'll find something to use it for. It's just not going to be used for my index cards. Next, I'm going through these books. Now, all of these books, keep in mind that whole bundle was $13, so I'm not quite sure what they charged per book, but it was inexpensive. And I can't resist the size of these small dictionaries. The first one is a Spanish one from the year 2000, and the second was another one for Spanish in 2005. The difference is that the second book has text that is in blue and the first one didn't. So, I mean, they're just so cute. Plus, I love to add foreign languages in my mixed media art. I find it really interesting to look at. The next is Greek, and I end up finding that it's from 1987, and I don't have a Greek translator book or a dictionary in my stash, so I thought the symbols that they use for their letters was super interesting and going to be a great addition to my stash. The next dictionary has water damage or has been chewed to bits, but I mean, it's going to be a great one to rip apart. I have one from my last haul video, but it turns out I'm actually using it. So I wanted another small English one that I could just rip up and start using in my projects. And this one will be perfect. Look at the state of it. Oh, love it. Just love it. The next dictionary is French, and it's from 2007, and it's my first French dictionary for my stash, and I just love having all of these foreign languages to pull from. This book is 1971, and to be honest, I've tried Google Translate a number of times, and I can't really figure out what it is. I think it's Slovenian or Czechoslovakian or something like that, and it's just nice. The pages have a nice patina, and the language on it is unique. The last dictionary I picked up was Russian, and it's from 1958. And it's a teach yourself Russian guide, and I like that it has the dictionary or the vocabulary at the back of the book, as well as, big blocks of Russian that I can pull. Now, I don't play bridge, so none of this is actually going to be used the way it's intended, and everybody knows that that's what we get these things for. The tally sheets are interesting, and I can always find a use for interesting papers. There was a fair amount of bridge sheets and information booklets in this package for 50 cents. I mean, some people are going to get it in Happy Mail and in giveaways, and I am thinking of opening an Etsy shop. I found this Restore store, I had 15 minutes to look before it closed. I'll have to go back on another day when I can have time to actually look around more proper. There was so much to see. And in fact, it was split into two stores. One had home and the other had tools and garden. And I didn't get to see anything in the second tools and garden store. So when I have some time and the inclination, I'll go and visit and give myself some time to explore both of these stores. The last thing I found was this book of ledger paper, and I liked the size of it. I mean, it would be an amazing journal in itself. The papers are interesting being the size they are, and having the extra amount of papers that are just hanging out in there was a bonus surprise. Lastly, I'm going to show off some coloring books, and the first is this one with shapes, 49 cents, and I'll either give this to my grandnephew or let him play with it and color in it with him when he's here for visits, and I think it's just a fun book for coloring and for learning, and for the price, it's just, yeah, that. The next is this Harry Potter coloring book. I've never bought a Harry Potter coloring book before, but 49 cents. And it looks like someone did get some coloring done on one page, but I think the rest of them are untouched. Never dull your sparkle. My goodness, this book is amazing. I love the pictures, the phrases, the message. I love everything about it. And for the same 49 cents, there was this Chanel fashion review. It's paper dolls, and it's all highlighting some fashions that Coco Chanel has worn. And I'll just flip through these amazing outfits. And I was in awe when I was looking in the store. I had a pile of all of these coloring books set to the side so that I could rummage through the rest. And someone had come up beside me and grabbed my pile and was gonna take it for themselves. And I said, wait, that's actually my stuff. I've already found it. And she said, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, yes, I'm so sorry too, because these are amazing. But yeah, I found them first, unfortunately. There might be more, but you'll have to look through the stacks yourself. 49 cents, wow. I have been keeping journals my whole life, and I have one on the go, but it's more of just a blank book. I have been looking for journals with either journal prompts or something to help guide me into how to write a new kind of entry, and I thought this might help, and for $2.99 it's worth a shot. And the second one here, I can't seem to resist this style of journal, even for $2.99, and the state of it was just tragic. I know that I have a book like this already at home, and so I picked this up because of nostalgia mostly. I'll show a glimpse of the little journal, the smaller version of this kind of journal. I've had this since I was a teenager, so a long time ago. And yeah, hi Stacy. I wrote that I don't even know how long ago, but this journal has been with me along with all my other journals since I was a wee thing and first started with my first journal when I was young. I was very young. I'm going to shift from thrift stores and move into my retail finds. And the first is a bubble blower. If you don't have a bubble blower, oh my goodness, it is so much fun. You add batteries and some bubble mix and you step back and all of a sudden you are surrounded with a wealth of bubbles, and it's just amazing. I love doing it when I'm outside enjoying my garden. I'll turn on the bubbles and just watch them. It's just the best. If you don't have one, I highly encourage it. Let your inner child play. This is totally for me. I have a selection of napkins to show. I'm just gonna let the music play while you look at the gorgeous napkins that I've picked up lately. Whenever I go into town, I do try to pause at Michael's to use my 30% off coupon. And I like picking up art supplies, but Michael's also has really nice decorations and things. And since it is Pride Month, I decided to do a couple of rainbow themed things as well as projects for the month. And the first, this rainbow, it's just so pretty. And the flag, yes, love is love, and I can't resist a rainbow. When I was at HomeSense, I saw these chalk markers. I don't have chalk markers. I imagine it has a very flat finish. And I was wondering how bright they would actually be. So as an experiment, I picked these up. It has a dual nib. It has one end a nib and the other a chisel. And I decided to experiment with the orange color, and oh my god, it is so bright and beautiful. Really nice, and I'm glad that I picked them up. I had seen Nicole Watson, I believe. She's trying the King's Art, the gelato type sticks. And last time I had been at HomeSense, they had a large selection of them. And I was going to pick up a set of them to test, but they were gone. They were sold out, so I decided if I did want to try the chalk markers to pick them up while they were there because they don't last. I found this cute little package of laser cut wood veneers. Oh my gosh, they're so small and so cute. There's butterflies, birds, and flowers. I needed to find a replacement for my sizzling pink acrylic paint. I'm running low on it, but sizzling pink is a popular color. There was none there, so I decided to try these two, and I'll let you know how they work. Since green gold was a prompt for one of the days in the iCAD journey, I saw a lot of projects using this color and I fell in love with it, and I didn't have it, so I picked it up on one of my trips to Michael's. Next, I picked up a couple of colors of these Bombay India inks. I really wanted to give them a try. I do have some calligraphy pens to experiment with. And my last micron pen, I must have pushed too hard on it. The nib disappeared into the body of the pen itself. So these were on sale at the art store downtown, so I decided to pick up these 3 sizes. I've got the 08 and the 05 and the 10. At the dollar store, I found these bins for $1.50. I have been using all kinds of things to store my scraps, and I thought I'd give this a try because they're clear. I'd be able to see everything. So check out your dollar stores. You'd be surprised at what you can find. And I know I'm not the only one to be looking at the dollar store for bins and storage solutions. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you've hauled lately. And that looks like that's it for me today. I'd like to thank you for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And until my next one, bye-bye.